I'm gonna say it right now. I think this class is overpowered, but that's not really a bad thing. Let's get into it. Alright, this is a quick video on my thoughts of Legion Revenant. I also did a comparison of times for wave clear and boss killing against other very good classes, so we'll have a little bit of data on that I collected. And yeah, that's about all I'm going to do. So I equipped on my character what I think related items to Legion, you know, kind of underrated Legion items here that, you know, people probably similar to the class design. We don't know what the class will look like. These aren't the final skill animations. It's the test version of the class. So yeah, we don't know what it looks like yet. But we know what the skills are, and there are some very cool skills. I waited till Monday today to make this video because the rank 10 passive was bugged and not working, and it was noticeable. So if you compare what I'll show you today compared to what I saw on stream, or what I was using on stream with the class when it first came out on Friday, this rank 10 passive, undoubtedly the most powerful rank 10 passive in the game, is insane. So every spell you cast that targets an enemy has a 50% chance to increase the damage that your enemy takes by 10% up to 15 times. Okay, so it's basically the 2 skill from Lightcaster, but it's a rank 10 passive. Kind of nuts, and it's better than 2 skill in Lightcaster as a rank 10 passive, so yeah. So you get a relatively quick 150% damage boost, you know, that will stack up pretty quickly. So any kind of boss you're fighting, your room is going to get 150% boost pretty quick. On top of an up to 80% damage reduction on incoming damage. Just 80%, you know, that's not a lot or anything. It's not going to be broken in PvP or anything like that. It actually won't be too broken because you actually do have to stack that up 5 times, which could happen in PvP, but doubtful. If you ever did get up to 80%, it'd be hard to lose a match in PvP with 80% damage reduction. I think VHL has something similar to this. So this class, I would say, is like a combination of the DPS that Shaman can do, the damage reduction that Void High Lord has, and the boss farming capability of Lightcaster, and the damage boosting that most support classes have, all in one package for some reason. I don't know why this class exists, and it's dumb overpowered. So let's go through some times I did with the class. I did multiple target farming and boss farming, so let's go over that. So this is a text document, you know, very interesting stuff here, but it does have times on it that I recorded. So how I get these times is I went to Sony Vegas, got the very single frame that the fight starts, the very single frame that the last monster has the death animation, and that's how I got that. So for Shaman, the times averaged out to 7.2 seconds on 3 clear on Lust. If you've seen it, Slasher and Lust, the 3 bosses there, full Wiz enhance on Shaman, full Wiz enhance on LR. I don't know if that's the best enhancement for Shaman, but the enhancements, you know, they're level 90 enhancements. If I change them up, it would help a little bit, but they're very close anyway. So I did get a 11 second, which would have averaged out to 8.2, but I negated that and redid it for 6.2 seconds there. So yeah, that's the Shaman one for the wave clear on that. Now LR did it in an average of 5.2, so 5.2, 7.2, so that's a few seconds. That's noticeable. So multi-target on this class is very strong, arguably stronger than Shaman. You could probably get lower times with Shaman, but the difference between 7 and 5 is pretty big when it comes to farming like that. So yeah, from 5.4 average seconds to 7.2 is pretty nuts. Now for bosses, I didn't think it was going to do as good as it would for multi-target farming for the boss. I compared it to Lightcaster. Lightcaster is my main class I use for boss farming right now for a single target boss. I tried this on A ranks in Celestial Arena. A ranks is a practical boss because you have to farm it to get that 30% damage boost blade. Can't think of the name of it right now. So that's a boss that lots of people have to farm it, and you have to farm it solo. So for solo farming, it's a very practical application, a very practical boss to test it out on, because it's one you have to solo. So for this class, Legion Revenant, I got 2 minutes and 1 minute 58 seconds. So 2 minute 9 seconds, 1 minute 58 seconds. So I averaged like about 2 minutes on that one. And for Lightcaster, 2 minutes 19 seconds and 2 minutes 6 seconds. So they're within margin of error. They're pretty much exactly the same. You could give the edge to LR, and it probably would be in the long run. Let's say the boss had more health. But actually, if the boss had more health, Lightcaster might win it out. But they're very neck and neck. Like, it's so close that you can't really even give it to Legion Revenant, and you can't really give it to Lightcaster. So they're that close. It is better than Shaman for farming, at least in Lost in that map. But and it's basically Lightcaster as far as solo. So there are classes that are better soloing, but if you're looking for an all-around class that can do the multi-target, can do the single-target farming, is probably decent PvP, although I haven't tried it. This class is nuts. Now, that's what I think about this class. I think it's very overpowered. If the farming isn't as convoluted and annoying as Void High Lord, it'll probably be worth it to farm it. It is confirmed to be a farming class. Initially, I thought this was going to be one of the paid-only ones. I think if you bought the Legion collection chest a while ago, you're going to get this class, which is pretty cool because maybe you'll get to skip a grind for buying a 10k chest. As much as I hate how pay to win and stupid that is, yeah, so I think you might get it. I might be wrong on that, so correct me in the comments, but I'm very confused on all the Legion classes that released for Deja's birthday this year. And I like pay attention to this and have a channel focused on it, and I'm confused about it. So I imagine the average player is also. According to Pisces on Twitter, he's making a quest for it. So it will be a quest thing. Maybe you'll have to pay for it and then do a quest similar to Lightcaster, which I don't like, but I would be okay with if it was 1 KOC, not 2 KOC. So if it was only $5, not 10 for the buy-in for that, I would be okay with that. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And it might be because, especially if people paid for the collection chest, they might just get the free paid part of it and then have to self farm it like everyone else. So yeah, I'm thinking they might do something like that, but we'll have to wait and see for this. At least Asuka isn't doing it, so he did the quest for Void High Lord. If you like that quest, don't worry, Pisces is doing it, and he asked for suggestions on Twitter. From what I saw on Twitter, it's just a lot of people saying no dailies. I saw a cool idea. I think I liked it here. I like this idea. This one is particularly, people with Legion Castle get a slightly better drop chance or easier way to finish a quest. I like that idea. If they're gonna do like heavy farming, people with Legion Castle, since it is a Legion endgame class, it'd be nice if the people with the Legion endgame house got an advantage with it. That'd be cool. Although we already have pets for Legion tokens, and we don't know, and that's already an advantage as itself. But I guess Nullgath farming has the same kind of thing where if you have a pet, it's faster. So yeah, we do a little bit of information on the class. It's just a test right now. If you want to get the test, it's in the Future Gear shop. I saw a lot of people asking about it. It's right there. You need to be a member to test it out, of course. We don't know when it's coming out. This is the Tier 2 Darkcaster class that was supposed to come out in March, but they delayed. And I'm a big fan of it. I think it's very powerful, overpowered. By the definition of the word overpowered, it's overpowering most of the other classes in its competition, with the exception of maybe calendar classes and maybe Void High Lord in a certain predicament. But yeah, it's very good, very good. So that's my thoughts on the class. If you want to know, if you can test it, I would test it. If you don't get a chance to test it and you're thinking about farming it, if it's available to farm right now, you got my thumbs up to farm that. That's a easy farm, very good class, and best farming class in the game, IMO, for multi-target farming. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.